Hey, people, what you doing? Hey.
We a little late, but it's okay. Hey, we a little late, but it's okay. Hey,
these people driving crazy. They forgot they gift for Atsu, so they trying to hurry up and go get it.
Yeah, for real. So it's a little. Y'all know about this time, this vibe, this
hard out there
this
in the streets.
Y'all know about it, so don't act like you don't. Let's go ahead and click live chat. All right, Shabbat Shalom, family.
Shalom.
We want to welcome everybody to
Story time. Story time. Story time.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. If you don't know, I'm Bonnie G in a place to be. Hey. And like I always say, wherever the Ruach is, I can promise y'all, I just want to be present, okay? Call my name.
I'm here.
So I can tell you I'm here, okay? Levon, here, present. She is me, I am her. In the building, because assignment understood.
Understood.
And if you don't know, those of you who ain't true to this, who ain't new to this, but true to this, you already know this one over here. Get your claps together, all right? I don't want this. Season it, all right? Y'all know. Come on and say it with me. 1, 2, 3. Auntie Shelly on the beat. But yes, that was it. That. Listen, if you would have did even more, you would have over seasoned it. All right, but I'd rather take it over than under. You gave me what I asked for, and a huge thank you goes to your spirit. Okay, thank you for the I had to sit in it. It was good. Like always, on every Shabbat, we gonna give you Jubilees 2 and 18. That literally took my breath away. Got to give y'all all the energy that is within me, okay? I can't come cheap.
Look at you. Take it.
It took I'm out of breath. Felt like I ran. Girl, you only 36 or 37. You one of them.
That's so funny.
Too young for that. All right, Jubilees 2 and 18, and it reads, as a reminder, and he gave us a great sign, the Sabbath, that we should work 6 days, but guard the Sabbath on the 7th day from all work. And all the angels of the presence and all the angels of sanctification, these 2 great classes he has bidden us to guard the Sabbath with him in heaven and on earth. And he said unto us, behold, I will separate unto myself a people from amongst all the peoples, and these shall guard the Sabbath. And I will sanctify them unto myself as my people, and will bless them, as I have sanctified the Sabbath, and do sanctify it unto myself. Even so will I bless them, and they shall be my people, and I will be their Elohim. And I have chosen the seed of Jacob from amongst all that I have seen, and have written him down as my firstborn son, and have sanctified him unto myself forever and ever. And I will teach them the Sabbath, that they may guard the Sabbath thereon from all work. And thus he created therein a sign in accordance with which they should guard the Sabbath with us on the 7th day, to eat and to drink, and to bless him who has created all things, as he has blessed and sanctified unto himself a peculiar people, that's you, above all peoples, and that they should guard the Sabbath together with us. And everybody say amen.
Amen.
Hallelujah. Listen, look up, okay? Look up. The heavens is open, okay?
Yes, because he said, Yahweh said, I have chosen. Not you. You didn't choose yourself. It's nothing you did. I made choice of you.
That's right. That's right.
That's some hallelujah stuff.
Yes,
right
hallelujah.
There. I'm chosen.
Yes, and listen, you chosen. You know what I'm saying? You're humbled. Okay, you got to walk in that humility. All right, humility is a strength.
Yes,
It's a
Definitely.
strength. Okay, it's not a weakness.
Yeah.
And we have to, and then it's also accountability and responsibility. So it's not that you're better than anybody else because you're the peculiar people. We just got to show them what Torah looks like first, okay? We just got to make sure they understand their assignment.
Yes.
Help bring them into their understanding if he use you. You know what I'm saying? All right, y'all, let's get into Genesis. A lot is going on in the book of Bereshit.
Yes. Bereshit.
But like I always start off, listen, if this book sounds a little different to you, don't fret. Don't get upset. Just know that we are reading from the Sefer. Okay? So we purchased this Sefer Hebraic inspired book on sefer.net, not .com. You ain't gonna find it there, I promise you that. But what you will find on the .net is a discount for you. Okay, the price is not the price when it comes to this. Please use your story time discount. Remember, the O in the word story is actually a 0, and the E in the word time is actually a 3, as a reminder to going back to the covenant. Because the assignment is now understood. Hello, Shabbat. So use it. All right.
All right, quick recap.
Quick,
because we finna get into it.
Whew.
They have just fooled Isaac with
Yes.
the venison, with the goat disguised as venison, with Jacob disguised as Esau. Rebecca had her whole hand in it, but now Esau is mad, not angry, not upset. He is mad, and he says as soon as Daddy dies, because he about to go, as soon as he died,
he gonna be dead.
You are dead, man.
Dead man.
But little did any of them know, Isaac think he about to die. Esau think Isaac about to die. Jacob think Isaac done lived so many more years.
Absolutely.
Jacob left, was with Laban 14 years, came back. Isaac still here.
Sure is.
Still there.
Mm-hmm.
See what happened? We just think things.
Right.
Instead of consulting Yahweh.
Boy,
Being all hasty.
Got to put into practice.
Yeah, so now, I think one of the servants overheard Esau saying this. Was it, or did she hear herself?
No, Rivka. She heard.
Oh.
Rebecca.
So she heard, and she goes to Isaac, don't say nothing about her part in nothing. Mm-hmm. She just said, it's just going to worry me so much if Jacob takes one of these Canaanite women. Please let him just go away to my brother's house and find a wife.
She wasn't worried about that at all. Y'all know that.
She's trying to get Jacob up out of there because Esau is mad.
Sure.
You got to be mad to want to kill your brother.
Yeah, that's next level angry. Okay, next level.
And plus, he's blaming things on Jacob. Jacob didn't do like that birthright. That's when you know Hastan stepped all in the picture. He said he stole my birth. No, he didn't steal your birthright. Well, you did sell that. He just stole your blessing, but he ain't stole your birthright.
2 different things, okay?
2 different
Can't
things.
Be both.
No. So Hastan, remember, we read about that, how he'll put stuff in your head and you believe it.
Yep.
He'll throw that story through your mind. You believe something happens.
Absolutely.
If you ain't careful.
Yes. All right, Father, y'all have your way. All right. Chapter 28, because that's where I'm going to start at, because honestly, I don't even know where I clipped y'all at.
Really?
So
we just going to go 28.
28 it is, okay? Say less. And Yitzhak called Jacob and blessed him and charged him and said unto him, you shall not take a woman of the daughters of Canaan. Arise, go to Padan Aram, to the house of Bethuel, your mother's father, and take you a woman from thence, of the daughters of Laban, your mother's brother. And El Shaddai bless you, and make you fruitful, and multiply you, that you may be a multitude of people, and give you the blessing of Abraham, to you and to your seed with you, that you may inherit the land wherein you are a stranger, which Elohim gave unto Abraham. And Yitzhak sent away Jacob, And he went to Padan Aram unto Laban, son of Bethuel the Arami, the brother of Rebekah, Jacob's and Esau's mother.
Go with the names, girl. She read right through them.
It helped when you said, Father, have your way. Be in the throat, okay? Let your word come forth how you want it to come forth.
Yeah, you did that. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, Father. Thank you. All right. Verse 6. When Esau saw that Isaac had blessed Jacob and sent him away to Padan Aram to take him a woman from thence, and that as he blessed him, he gave him a charge, saying, You shall not take a woman of the daughters of Canaan. And that Jacob obeyed his father and his mother and was gone to Padan Aram. And Esau, seeing that the daughters of Canaan pleased not Yitzhak his father, then went Esau unto El Yishmael, and took unto the woman which he had Mahulath, the daughter of Yishmael, Abraham's son, the sister of Navajo, to be his woman.
Oh, so when Esau saw, oh, Dad sent Jacob away so that he wouldn't get away from Canaan. I already got, I think, like 2 of them. He said, I'm just going to go to Ishmael and get a woman and get somebody from Ishmael that he would approve of.
Yes.
Because he don't approve of these daughters of Canaan.
That's her name, Mahala.
He's trying to get on his dad's good side.
Mm-hmm.
But remember, also, backstory, Esau sent his men after Jacob and said, go take all that stuff and kill him.
Oh, yes,
remember, and they wouldn't kill him. They said, we got all his stuff.
Yes.
And he was mad at him. He said, I told you to kill him.
Yes.
Yeah.
That Esau is something else.
So Esau thinking, Jacob going to be dead. Let me give me a woman from Ishmael. So then my father, we're going to be cool. Yeah.
Again, the intent of the heart, the posture of the heart is still not right, because you're not really doing it for obedience. You're only doing it to go through the motions to get to the next step.
Exactly.
The next phase.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You think Jacob was about to be out the picture.
Right.
Yeah.
And on top of that, once his dad passed away, you might just put the right wife in the back burner and hold up the one.
Oh, I'm sure he would.
Absolutely.
Yep.
This brother's spirit is off. Okay. Definitely not on. All right, 10. And Jacob went out from Be'er Sheva and went towards Haran. And he lighted upon a certain place and tarried there all night, because the sun was set. And he took of the stones of that place and put them for his pillows, and laid down in that place to sleep. And he dreamed. And behold, a ladder set up on the earth, and the top of it reached to heaven. And behold, the angels of Elohim ascending and descending on it. And behold, Yahuwah stood above it and said, I am Yahuwah Elohai of Abraham your father, and the Elohai of Yitzhak, the land whereon you lie. To you will I give it, and to your seed. And your seed shall be as the dust of the earth, and you shall spread abroad to the west, and to the east, and to the north, and to the south. And in you and in your seed shall all the families of the earth be blessed. And behold, I am with you, and will guard you in all places whither you go, and will bring you again into this land, for I will not leave you until I have done that which I have spoken to you of. Did y'all catch that?
Yeah. It was a lot of stuff to catch.
It was yeah.
Sorry, y'all. Because we know, especially when it comes to like Jacob or any of the 12, some of this stuff has double meaning. You're about to go, but I'm going to bring you back. It says your nation is going to be all over the place, but I'm going to bring them back.
Absolutely.
To this land.
So he's also thinking you in mind. He's talking about you, because remember he says, and your seed.
Yes.
Right? Then he tells us, remember when we went into captivity, we were spread throughout the 4 corners of the earth. he's mentioning the 4.
Yep.
And he said, but don't worry. So that means at some point we will lose our way.
Mm-hmm.
But he said, I will bring you back. How is he bringing us back? Because we were put into slavery.
Yes.
And scattered.
To the north, south,
and,
east, west.
And not only in a place of a strange land, but I will bring you back to the remembrance of who you are.
Yes.
I will bring you back to what you lost, which is the covenant. I will bring you back into remembering all the things that I promised to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Mm-hmm. And he's talking to us. He's talking to him then, but also he's talking to us now.
Mm-hmm. And then will all families of the earth be blessed.
All families of the
Everyone
earth be
thinks that only applies to Mashiach, but it doesn't. Yes, Mashiach is that one who died for everyone. Everyone can be drafted in, of course, no question. But we are going to be rulers and we are going to judge righteously.
Yeah.
Everybody's going to be blessed because we judge righteously.
And I would say he did die for the house of Israel, but everyone can benefit from it.
Yes.
Everyone can benefit. So it's not like, well, he didn't die. But he came for the lost sheep.
Lost sheep.
And the lost sheep was the house of Israel. Judah was scattered and all that. But everyone through, it's almost like, again, Judah got to show the way. The house of Israel got to be restored. And then everybody else can come in.
Yes.
Right?
Because you have to understand that there's a covenant.
Yes.
And the covenant does not change. So it's not like Yahuwah is going to say, oh, they stiff-necked. They got scattered. Let me choose someone else.
That makes him double-minded.
Yeah, it's not going to happen. He's going to keep that covenant. That's why it still applies to us today. Absolutely. It still has to be done because there's a promise. There's a covenant. But there is also a portal in our land that reaches up. There's a way.
Absolutely.
That portal, there's a way.
Absolutely. And you saw that portal in the ascension of Isaiah? Was it the ascension where he kept on?
It might have been that.
It might have been either ascension of Isaiah or ascension of somebody else that we read. It's in the story time little thing.
How he was coming down.
Yes, and how he was coming down.
And then he came to the earth.
And pretty much it's kind of like, so what he saw was the very thing of Adam and Eve. That's what Adam and Eve, or,
because those angels came up and down.
It was the intent. Adam can see all of that. He brought him right back to how it was supposed to be in that moment, in that dream. We are supposed to see angels ascending and descending. Angels ascending and doing what they...
We're supposed to know where that thing is.
Absolutely.
Whether you call it, I call it a portal because that's just the only thing I know where to call it.
Absolutely.
The opening, whatever you want to call it.
Whatever you like.
It's in our land that we can just see. We can commune. And come up and down and up and down and up and down. There's a way. There's a staircase. I know we always call it Jacob's ladder, but I'm sure it's not a ladder. They probably just float on down or ride on down. Remember Yahuwah rolled down on the angel?
Yes, he sure did, to bring judgment. Sure did.
That's probably, hey.
He rode in, on style, okay? The invitation has been sent, but there's a dress code.
Okay.
Absolutely. You must. And I know she ain't talking about a physical dress show. I know my auntie Linda. There is a dress code. You must. There you go. That's it.
Better be clothed in your righteousness or his righteousness.
His righteousness. Ours will be getting us straight shot to hell. But
this is ours right here. Ain't no good. We ain't got none, basically.
Right. We need his righteousness.
Yeah, his has to be ours.
Righteousness. All right. I won't bless you in song tonight. All right. Nice 16. Song. I know that was a fake one though. But 16. And Jacob awoke out of his sleep. And he said, surely Yahuwah is in this place. And I knew it not. And he was afraid and said, how dreadful is this place? This is none other but the house of Elohim, and this is the gate of heaven?
Some tell me, because we know y'all's intentional, and we be reading stuff where things happen at the exact same place and stuff. Girl. Like something is going to happen right there. at that exact place.
Ooh.
But notice, Yaakov is saying he's afraid this place is dreadful. He is here and I didn't know it. But your pillow was a rock. Your pillow was a rock, dude. What do you mean Yahuwah live here? This is his house. Your pillow a rock. What that tell you? Just a thought. It ain't bed of roses time right now.
Okay.
It ain't. It just ain't.
You had
Put
me
your head on a
calculating,
rock.
okay?
Yeah, nah.
You had me calculating now, but you ain't even being deep. You just
But
saying,
but even for you to lay your head on a rock and to get some sleep, Yahuwah gotta be there. Ain't nobody.
You're right.
Ain't nobody trying to sleep on no rock.
You're right. It ain't comfortable.
Yahuwah has to be there
You're right.
and make the rock comfortable.
You know what? That's crazy. Okay, this I don't know if it's relatable, but I'm talking about like how you hit something hard. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So it may be relatable, but forgive me if it ain't. But one day, this was in my church days, okay? I was being prophesied to.
Mhm.
All right. And I thought someone laid me down slowly,
Mhm.
and I was just laid down. They said, "Girl, you hit that floor like wow, straight back, bam." But to me, I literally felt somebody putting their arms under my arm,
Mhm.
you know, and laying me down.
Okay, Angel came to get the baby.
So you talking about
Well,
like
how you fall? Did they push you like
no,
this?
I don't know how I don't know how I felt. They just said you just lay back. I just
You
fell
didn't
back.
want them touching you.
I don't know what it was, but I didn't feel myself. My head should have been gone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But no, someone like laid me down. They said, "Girl, ain't nobody touched you. Nobody touched you." So when you say like he laid on the rock
Mm-hmm.
and y'all made it comfortable, I can get that now because of that. Like
Yeah.
to me, that reminded me of that because when
Yeah.
I should have hit that floor and had all kinds of migraines and
Yeah.
headaches. Okay.
Yep.
Without a Tylenol in the purse. Okay?
Yep.
But he didn't make it so. Auntie Linda said also, he is our rock. Okay. Come through. And we can rest. Shut your mouth in him.
Okay.
You get the ugly face tonight.
Miss Linda.
Girl, you
come on now.
You better say that while you eat your dinner slow.
Okay, because you
she in the
already
bed.
know she chewing.
No, she in the bed. Her and my Detroit aunties. All right, wow. That is absolutely incredible. Simple, yes. Power punch pack.
Yes. Yeah.
Girl, yes, he is our rock. And you
mic.
can rest in him.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, girl, if I was somewhere, I would look for a rock to throw my phone at you, but I can't because somebody's still paying for it. Bring on more. Let y'all use y'all.
For real. That's
Get
what
in
I'm
there.
talking about.
Get in that. This ain't us. This is all of us. We learn together. Get in that chat. You better text me. I'm going to read it. Thank you, Carolyn. You know that's right. Auntie Carolyn, sorry. Put some respect on it. Yes, ma'am. That was good. I got chills. Yeah. All right. Where we at?
18.
18, you right. And Jacob rose up early in the morning and took the stone that he had put for his pillow. Look at Auntie Linda and everybody else. Okay, that he rested on. And set it up for a pillar and poured oil upon the top of it. And he called the name of that place Bet-El. But the name of that city was called Luz or Luz at the first.
He renaming places.
Renaming places.
So this was a rock. Don't let anybody tell you it was a soft rock or a spongy thing. It's a rock. He put some oil on top of it. Said, ooh, there's something special about this rock.
Right. And gave it a name, okay?
For his
wow. And Jacob vowed a vow saying, if Elohim will be with me and will guard me in this way that I go, and will give me bread to eat and raiment to put on, so that I come again to my father's house in peace, then shall Yahuwah be my Elohim. And this stone which I have set for a pillar shall be Elohim's house. And of all that you shall give me, I will surely give you 10th unto you.
Mm-hmm. So he's setting down a stone, like this is where your house is going to be. He's saying this is just bring me back. Because remember, he said, if you give me bread, because remember, all his stuff is gone now. He was traveling with a bunch of provisions, remember? But Esau's servants came.
Oh, yeah,
and
they took it.
all.
Yeah, absolutely. You're right. Yep,
yeah, they took it all. They gave him, they didn't kill him, but they just took it all.
Yes,
they got back to Esau. They were, well, we took all his stuff. He was like, I wanted him dead.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's get into this comment. It says, do you think he had long dread and laid on them for cushion?
Oh, locks. Oh, dreads. He could have.
I don't know.
How you gonna ask us that like
right?
You trying to say we that old? Nah. It could be.
I don't know what the hair texture was. It could have been kinky. I don't know necessarily locks.
No, they definitely had locks. They definitely had locks. I think it's in, I want to say, a Song of Solomon that describes Solomon's locks, how they look like.
But those different, but different tribes and different people do different things.
Yeah, that's all y'all.
I mean, listen,
they got the same
very
hair.
true.
They got the same mama and daddy.
Well,
I shouldn't say that. They ain't got the same mamas.
I don't know. Some of these people.
They had a bunch of them mamas.
Yeah.
But Isaac is Jacob.
I don't know. Listen, let's
they
say
cool right now.
Yeah,
they got.
Let's say yes. Let's say he could have. But the thing is, like, he rested on the rock.
Yeah.
Not necessarily like the hair, but it's the fact that Yah is our rock. And like Auntie Linda pointed out, he is our rock and we can rest in him. Mm-hmm. I think that's more significant.
Than the hair texture?
Yeah, than the hair. But good question. Auntie Carolyn says, can you explain that backstory a little more? Rock for Elohim house. So she says, like,
oh, it's just that the more we read, we're finding out that Yahuwah is intentional. Like, for instance, the Cave of Treasures, that's what they call where Adam and Hua lived. When Adam died, they put gold, frankincense, and myrrh in this cave. Mm-hmm. It is the same gold, frankincense, and myrrh that they presented to Mashiach.
The three kings.
The three kings presented to Mashiach. It's the very same gold. That was it. So it's intentional. So when we read something like this, and he said, this is going to be the house of Yahuwah. Remember, when they all come back at just various times, they built a temple. Because remember, that was done in their land after all, because they ain't even went into Egypt yet the first time. When they come back, there's going to be a temple built. There's going to be all that. But also, when this is all over, there's not going to be a temple built, but those angels are going to come up and down freely. Remember, there's a place right there. I know they call it Jacob's Ladder, but there's a place in our land that has direct access to heaven. Adam and Kawada, angels came down to talk to them, to see him. Yahuwah came down to earth every Sabbath to fellowship with them. And also when he had to judge them, he came riding down on an angel. This is his access point, and it's still there.
Oh, wait. Okay, listen. And just to add a little bit, just to land back, because we don't piggyback no more. We used to, it was fun, but now we land back. Just to land back on what Auntie Shelley said, this, I was reading it and he's like, this also can speak of, and you can let me know if I'm wrong, but he says, and this stone, remember the stone that he's laying on, he receives a dream. What is really a dream? A revelation. Mm-hmm. I don't need to know why I put it in quotation because it is what it is. So it's a revelation. And then upon that revelation, this is where the house is building on. That's what Yah just gave me. He said, which I have set for a pillar. That revelation that Yah had received him. And Yah is telling him, I will give you what I told you, your father. I will give your father. This land, your seed will get this. That whole revelation is going to be a pillar
Mhm.
Which I have
Yeah,
set for a pillar
that's
shall
good.
be Elohim's
Mhm.
house.
Yes.
And when he's talking about a house, he's not talking about a physical house, but the house of Yasharel.
Yeah. Yeah.
And all
Yeah.
of that you shall give me, and I will surely give you the 10th unto you.
Mhm.
So that revelation will be again, and this is not me, y'all, but and have sent for a pillar that will be something that we will stand on in the whole house of Yasharel.
And he said, this area right here is something special about
Yes.
this. I'm going to pour this oil on the rock. I'm marking it.
And it's anointed, right?
Yes,
Kind of
it's
like anointing
anointed.
it. Yeah.
He said, this is the house of Elohim, and I did not even know it.
Didn't even know it.
Just looked like a desert to me with some rocks.
Yeah. And he received revelation.
Mhm.
And it's just like when, upon this rock,
Yes.
I shall build.
Because Peter had revelation.
He had revelation. So he's really saying, upon your revelation, I will build. So it's the same in the same context here. This is the revelation. And this stone or this revelation, I could be wrong, but which I have set for a pillar.
I get you, because even when Mashiach asked the disciples, who do people say that I am? They were like, Elijah. He said, but who do you say I am? Absolutely. And Peter says, I'm trying to think of the exact words, but you're the son of the living Elohim. You're the son of the living Yahuwah. And he said, flesh and blood has not revealed this to you. And then he tells them, upon this rock, I will build my assembly. The rock is not Peter, who people try to tell us it is. It's the revelation of who I am.
Yes, and then in that you benefit, because in our life we see who he is.
Yes.
Throughout scripture, he's constantly building upon the revelation he has given us.
Yes, and the assembly is built on us knowing who the Mashiach is.
That's right. Come on,
you gotta
Father.
know.
Listen,
come
Father,
on with
please.
the question. Who was at the escort?
That was Auntie Carolyn.
Come on, Carolyn.
Come on, ma'am. Bring them.
Come on. That question.
Yeah, see, I say we learn together. We learn together.
See how the Ruach put all that together?
It. That's it.
One water, plant, seed, whatever.
Listen, y'all get the glory. Let him get the glory, okay?
Yes.
Oh, man, that was good. Thank you, Father. All right, chapter 29. Then Jacob went on his journey and came into the land of the people of the east. And he looked, and behold, a well in the field. And lo, there were 3 flocks of sheep lying by it. For out of that well they watered the flocks. And a great stone was upon the well's mouth. And thither there were all the flocks gathered. And they rolled the stone from the well's mouth and watered the sheep, and put the stone again upon the well's mouth in the place. And Jacob said unto them, my brethren, whence be ye? And
that's
they
like
said,
saying, what's up?
Yeah, where you coming from? And they said, of Haran are we? And he said unto them, know ye Lavan, the son of Nahor? And they said, we know him. And he said unto them, is he well? And they said, he is well. And behold, Rachel his daughter comes with the sheep. And he said, lo, it is yet high day, neither is it time that the cattle should be gathered together. Water ye the sheep and go and feed them. And they said, we cannot, until all the flocks be gathered together, until they roll the stone from the well's mouth. Then we water the sheep. And while he yet spoke with them, Rachel came with her father's sheep, for she kept them. And it came to pass, when Jacob saw Rachel, the daughter of Laban, his mother's brother, and the sheep of Laban, his mother's brother, that Jacob went near and rolled the stone from the well's mouth and watered the flock of Laban, his mother's brother. And Jacob kissed Rachel and lifted up his voice and wept. And Jacob told Rachel that he was her father's brother, and that he was Rebekah's son. And she ran and told her father. And it came to pass, when Laban heard the tidings of Jacob, his sister's son, that he ran to meet him and embraced him and kissed him and brought him to his house. And he told Laban all these things. And Laban said to him, surely you are my bone and my flesh. And he abode with him the space of a month.
So remember, Laban knows these people are Mongo rich.
Yes.
Laban, let him go out and get him, but he see, wait, he ain't got nothing with him. But then Jacob told him everything that happened. I got robbed. My brother came and stole everything.
Now I have a question, y'all. Could there be any kind of meaning to the stone in the whale's mouth and the sheep and all of that? If you guys think there's some kind of meaning, can you guys type listen, there's no such thing as crazy questions and answers and all that. But that stands out to me. And like I said, I don't be knowing it all. But if you guys have some input about it, please type it.
Because at first they're all waiting there at the well, and I think they're waiting for Rachel to get there. I guess they must have some kind of agreement. When everybody gets here, we take away the stone water, because he was like, water your sheep and go. And they're like, no, that's not how it's done here, dude. We wait for everybody to get here. Then the stone gets rolled away. We water the sheep, put the stone back, and we go. That's how we do it. But he saw Rachel come. He said, let me get this stone. He wasn't going to get it for them.
Yeah. Because
now he sees Rachel, and he goes, he rolled the stone.
But you know what stands out is the fact that he said, and looked, and behold a well in the field, and lo, there was 3 flocks of sheep lying by it. Mm-hmm. For out of that well they were watered the flocks, and great stone was upon the well's mouth. Mm-hmm. Maybe in my mind I'm thinking different of what that looks like, so that could be part of my confusion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So the mouth of the well is where you dig, put the bucket in there. Yeah. Okay. And it's covered. Okay. Right now.
So Rangi says, I was thinking that as we were reading. Yeah. Auntie Linda goes, preserve. Okay. Yeah, y'all bring your thoughts, please. Do not put your thoughts in the corner. All right. Verse 9. And while he yet spoke.
No, you can't be on 9.
No, I'm sorry. 13. 15. Yes. Sorry, 15. Yeah. And Laban said unto Jacob, because you are my brother, should you therefore serve me for naught? Tell me, what shall your wages be? And Laban had 2 daughters. The name of the elder was Leah, and the name of the younger was Rachel. Leah was tender-eyed, but Rachel was beautiful and well-favored. And Jacob loved Rachel and said, I will serve you 7 years for Rachel, your younger daughter. And Laban said, it is better that I give her to you, than that I should give her to another man. Abide with me. And Jacob served 7 years for Rachel. And they seemed unto him but a few days. See, when you in love, when you in love, 7 years ain't nothing, baby. It feel like I just met you the day before yesterday. I didn't even know 8 years passed. Y'all know.
Oh, that's too funny. But backstory. Remember that's backstory with this one.
Yes, I gotta think about it too, because there was so much dealing with them in
the daughters are twins.
Yes.
They're twins. Rachel and Leah are actually twins. They say Leah's the older because she came out first. Mm-hmm. And that's significant because I've always wondered. And they're twins.
Jacob and Esau.
Oh, Jacob and Esau, and I think Bilhah.
Oh yeah,
and Zilpah. I think they were sisters. I don't know if they were twins, but I know they were sisters. When Jacob was, because remember, it wasn't no shenanigans going on that day. So there's other scriptures that tell us that Leah and Rachel are twins. They had the exact same body type, so their bodies look the same. Only their faces look a little different.
Yes.
So that's really why he was able to get filled, because it wasn't no, oh, I know this ain't Rachel because I know how she feel.
Nah.
He didn't know none of that.
You wasn't touching. You wasn't
so in the pitch dark, you not gonna know.
Everything looks the same. Yep. All right. All right, let me get into this comment because it looks good. It looks good. All right, he says, because remember I was asking about the well.
Mhm.
So Uncle Aaron, he goes on to say, well, maybe the stone is the hardness of heart. And until that is moved away, where the water of, and water means life, of the word can go forth, where the sheep, okay, I see you, get water because they thirst after the word. Okay.
Okay. Y'all went
Y'all went deep.
Baptist.
Okay. I will.
I was just looking for maybe something was gonna happen at the well, or this
Listen.
might be the well Joseph was in, or I was thinking of y'all getting all Baptist and
All right,
Church of God in
listen.
Christ, and this for us today.
Okay, listen. I like where you're going. I love it. Keep coming that way. All right. Rangi goes on to say, yeah, me too. Auntie Carolyn said, I really like that, Aaron. Yes, I like it too. Come on, man. Sir. Rangi goes on to say, I was thinking the well is the word, and the sheep is us as people wanting the word and preserve for a time of gather.
Y'all got deep with
I love it. I love it. Yes. I listen, I tell y'all, like Uncle Aaron, my little sis Rangi, I was kind of going that direction too with the stone, and yes, I was kind of going that direction too.
Oh, y'all came
but
out
y'all
of
know,
church.
y'all know, I be climbing ladders, so I didn't want to go
But
too
I
high.
hear what you're saying.
Absolutely.
If you want to connect this,
but why tell a sheep? It could have been other animals.
But they had sheep.
But they also had other animals.
I get it.
They had asses too.
I get it.
He didn't mention the asses.
But it was time to water the sheep. Like,
donkeys get thirsty too.
Don't discount what everybody's saying. Please. Spiritually, yes. Apply it. If it helped you, apply it. But this is a history book. Okay?
All right.
Everything in it. I mean, I get what you're saying. Apply it to your life. Get it.
Okay. I got the history.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But this right here is, I don't even know how to say it. But I get what
you're saying too.
But it's meant to just tell us something. There's something significant about this, just in practical everyday life. Like, y'all just went and got deep. Y'all been studying. I'm gonna give it to you.
Come on,
y'all went with the sermon. Come on now.
Listen,
I was hearing the sermon. Y'all was preaching.
That will preach. Okay?
Y'all was preaching, but it also has just practical everyday.
Well, listen, I thank y'all for participate more. Keep bringing them.
Yeah, that was good. Though.
That's
good. And by all means, apply all that.
Yes,
absolutely. Apply that to you. But right now, we just watering sheep.
Rangi said, "I got it from story time."
Yeah.
Well, all praises to the Most High. Okay.
Oh.
All right, let me get into this again.
Okay, where
are we? Because they hit us with, man, y'all straight up hit me. That was good. I felt everything.
Oh, yeah, but Laban I want you to notice his subtlety. Mm-hmm. Jacob ain't saying nothing about, so Jacob was there a month, and Laban busts out, why should you serve me for nothing? What are your wages going to be? Mm-hmm. In other words, he needs Jacob. He wants Jacob to stay there because remember, Laban didn't have no sons.
No, he didn't.
So Jacob got there. Remember?
Okay.
All he had was daughters.
He sure did.
Then he started having, his house started getting blessed.
And then remember, he was over drinking him too. I mean, he was like getting him drunk.
Yeah. So Laban wants Jacob to stay because he notices, well, since you got
the blessing.
Mm-hmm. It's been a blessing on my house. What you want? What's your wages?
Yes.
What do it take for you to stay here?
Yes.
Because you're only supposed to be coming to get a bride and leaving.
Yes.
Remember? His mama said, go there a few days.
Yes, that's true.
Get your bride, come on. Esau should be okay. But Yahuwah knew, first of all, Esau wasn't okay.
No.
And again, he has to teach. Everybody need to learn a lesson.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jacob gotta learn. It ain't cool to be tricking folks.
Yep.
All right. Let me see.
20, I think.
20, okay,
Oh,
20,
21? 21.
okay, 21. And Jacob said unto Laban, give me my woman. Oh, because he had fulfilled, he
Yep.
had fulfilled the
The
7 days. And it
7
felt like,
years.
7 years. And it felt like days.
Yeah.
He said few days. So we
Mhm.
talked 3 days. So it felt like 3 days. Okay. And Jacob said unto Laban, give me my woman. For my days are fulfilled, sir, that I may go in unto her. I mean, listen, don't be telling her daddy
Okay.
that.
You know,
Have some
I never noticed
discernment.
this.
Have some discretion.
I never noticed this.
That's your business.
He ain't even being subtle about it. He was like, give me my woman. We finna get busy.
Okay.
Jacob was not playing.
Jacob, I could go
I'm
somewhere,
ready.
but
It's
I'm
been
not.
7 years.
I can go somewhere with that, but I am not going to change the tone of this thing.
And remember, she only like about, I think, let's say 17, because remember when he first met them, they were 10 years old.
Absolutely.
Remember? That's some of the backstory. They were 10
that's in the
years old.
patriarchs.
Yeah.
So you can kind of get there. But wow.
They were 10 years old. So now she's 17. He's like, everybody ready.
Yes. It's the
She
lack of discretion
enough,
for me.
Yeah.
I'm saying that to somebody, daddy. I'll be like, don't
He's
tell my daddy that.
He's straight.
Don't tell. Come on. No wonder he got tricked. All right. And Jacob said unto Laban, give me my woman, for my days are fulfilled, that I may go in unto her. And Laban gathered together all the men of the place and made a feast. And it came to pass in the evening that he took Leah his daughter and brought her to him, and he went in unto her. Now, a little backstory, y'all. They were at the dinner table eating good.
Mm-hmm.
Laban is pushing alcohol or wine down Jacob. Because listen, Jacob wouldn't have went through this sober. Okay? Because he would have heard, oh no, you don't sound like my wife.
Yeah.
You don't turn this light on. I don't know if it's electricity, but something.
There's no electricity. It's dark.
Clap on, clap on. Oh, okay, none of that back in the day.
But the voice he probably would have recognized.
Yeah, he would have recognized. But when you drunk, you don't recognize nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Anything can get past you. So he was making sure that he was real drunk. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. So 24. And Laban gave unto his daughter Leah, Zilpah, his maid, for a handmaid. Don't say for 100. Sorry, for a handmaid. And it came to pass that in the morning, behold, it was Leah. And he said to Laban, what is this you have done unto me? Did not I serve you? Did not I serve with you for Rachel? Wherefore then have you beguiled me? And Laban said, it must not be so done in our country to give you the younger before the firstborn.
You could have, you left out that detail.
Absolutely. He was like, oh, in our country, I know you was living with your mama.
Yeah.
But over here.
Yeah. Over here.
The oldest got to be married first.
Gotta go first.
I forgot to tell you.
And remember, some of the backstory was when Jacob saw what he did, he realized, wait, this is what those women were saying. Because remember, they were saying, Leha, or something. And he said, I thought this was just like some custom, but they were really trying to tell him that's Leah up in there.
Oh, yes!
They were trying to tell him, but he was like too drunk and disoriented.
He couldn't
and
figure
then
it out.
Remembered that's what they were saying. Because the
couldn't
women were
figure it
like
out.
saying, Leah, and he was thinking they were saying something else, but they was trying to warn him. It's Leah up in there.
Figure it out.
It's Leia up in there, dude. You getting
they
tricked.
sure was.
Mm-hmm.
Well, listen. Wow. Fulfill her week. Is that yes? To give the younger before the firstborn. Fulfill her week, and we will give you this also for service, which you shall serve with me yet 7 other years. And Jacob did so and fulfilled her week. And he gave him Rachel, his daughter, to be his woman also. And Laban gave to Rachel, his daughter, Bilhah, his handmaid, to be her maid. And he went in also unto Rachel. But he loved also Rachel more than Leah, and served with him yet 7 other years.
So he said, oh, okay, I'll do 7 more years, but you give me Rachel now.
Now. After
before
this
the
week,
7 years, after we fulfill this week, before I do another 7 years, before
and
you know,
listen,
you ain't fooling me again.
I want to see her before sundown.
Yeah, I want her in my tent.
Right, before sundown.
Okay, this week gone. Put her in my tent.
That's it. And when Yahuwah saw that Leah was hated, he opened her womb. But Rachel was barren. And Leah conceived and bore a son, and she called his name Reuben or Reuben.
Mm-hmm.
For she said, surely Yahuwah has looked upon story time. We got a women's meeting to get to, y'all.
I didn't even know we was on that long.
It says 6:54.
I'm gonna blame this on, who was that? Carolyn. It's Carolyn's fault. Y'all get her after class. Asking questions.
It was so good.
It was good though. This is how deep you supposed to get in your scripture. We ain't in a hurry.
We ain't in no.
We just gonna do what we do.
Yep, she
learn
said.
What we learn.
Auntie Carolyn said that went fast.
Right.
It happened so fast. We be all into character and everything. I be in the moment.
Do.
I be all in. I be seeing it in my mind like I'm watching a movie.
Drama, yeah.
Tons of drama, girl. Tons of drama. Oh wow.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Good stuff, y'all. Good stuff.
Now we gotta wait all the way to the second day.
All the way. That's my women's meeting alarm, you all.
But I hope you all understand the importance of knowing the whole story.
Yes.
Even though they snatched it from us. Yahuwah said, that's all right. I'm going to give it back to y'all when it's time.
Yeah.
For such a time as this, y'all going to get it. And we see all how this stuff kind of works.
And it helps us to stand on what we say we believe on. Believe in. Mm-hmm. And then again, like when you talk about it, again, when you look at it as history and not religion, it makes you want to absorb it better.
And they're real people now.
And they're real people. Mm-hmm. They're no longer fictional characters.
Or holier than thou. I can never achieve that.
Yeah.
You see the past of some of these people? Please. Yeah. But nobody perfect.
Nobody is perfect. Everybody is. It's just the beauty. You get to see the beauty in the flaws, and you see the reflection of us. Mm-hmm. And I think that's so That's so powerful, because a lot of times we are erased.
Yes.
The very thing that's in scripture is erased, and the bad stuff is more so showcased.
Yes.
And we grab a hold to that because that's what we see, and that's what's deemed cool, and popular. Mm-hmm. And so it's a blessing to be reading. She says these stories come to life at story time. Yeah, they come to life. Yes, that's it.
Yes, that's the whole purpose.
They come to life
because they're real people like me and you.
Absolutely.
We need you to get that. These are our relatives.
Absolutely.
Just like your Pookie and them that come to your house now and jack stuff up. Yeah. And if you ever see, I'm sure we've all seen like these little TikToks. They especially do them like around holidays, either TikToks or Facebook, and they go, they show like the rich aunt that comes over for dinner, or the one just got out of jail,
absolutely,
and we all can relate to it.
Yes, we sure can.
We all can relate to it.
Or that one uncle you don't want your kids next to. Yeah. Everybody can relate.
Oh, the one think they can cook. The one,
absolutely.
We just want you to bring the rolls.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Just bring the waters. Yeah, just bring the waters.
Yeah, it's so funny that all of us can relate to that.
Absolutely.
All of us got family members like that.
Absolutely.
And they all in here.
Yes, they
went through the same thing up in here. Like,
that is so funny.
I can't believe it.
They all in here. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Wow, that is so funny. Woo!
So we go Shabbat Shalom.
Yes. And we're going to continue to talk about the Most High, right? Yes. Just like Jubilees 2:18 tells us to do. We're going to, if you got something to eat and drink and talk about his goodness, go ahead. I've already eaten, but I definitely will have something to drink, water. Okay. But Shabbat Shalom, everyone, and those we'll see you guys later.
Yes. Oh,
tonight.
Shabbat tomorrow.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, those some we'll see in a few minutes.
Yeah, in a few minutes. And then we'll see most of you guys tomorrow. All right? Shalom, family.
Shabbat Shalom.
Bye.
Okay. You got us, Karen.